Yeah.
Hello everyone, John Brewer here, South Florida's restaurant guy and restaurant sales and leasing specialist here in South Florida. So the question is, should you consider selling your restaurant in 2022? And the answer to that is almost definitely yes. If you're looking to get out in the next 5 years, if you're looking to retire, if you've had enough of the labor shortage and the food supply shortage and the prices that are fluctuating, and you don't get social media, you don't want to get social media, I understand, yes, then 2022 should be a chance for you to sell your restaurants. Let's get into that. Small businesses were tested during the pandemic. Everybody knows that. They were tested to the extreme, and any businesses that are still around can demand top dollar. You've obviously made it through the thick, and a lot of people out there are interested in buying your business, and especially restaurants. As always, timing is important, and 2022 is setting up to be a very good year to sell a business, especially a restaurant. You need to think in terms of the last 2 years. So what do your numbers look like for the past 2 years? Did your sales go up? Did they go down? What were they like in 2019? What were they like in 2018? Are you trending in an upward trend? All these things have value out there for somebody that may consider buying your restaurant. So let's get into some of the other reasons that have happened. So labor shortages. Hard to find help, but especially in the service industry. Everybody knows the service industry was hit especially hard during the pandemic. People didn't want to be around other people. The restaurants took it on the chin. They were the first ones that were made to close down. They were the last ones allowed to open. A lot of people got sick of working in the service industry, just bottom line. And with the gig economy out there, some of them went to go drive for Uber. Some of them went to go work for Amazon or FedEx. Basically, there's a smaller pool of people to choose from, which has made life a lot harder for a lot of restaurants out there. So the things you should consider if you've had to close certain days, or if you had to close certain parts of your restaurant down or your bar down, consider the overall loss to shutting your doors versus selling your business. Because what's going to happen is if you keep doing this any longer, what happens? Your profitability on record starts to diminish, which takes away some of the value of your business, which is going to hurt your resale value. So there are tax consequences potentially coming up for businesses. The Biden administration has said that they may raise capital gains all the way up to 39.6%. Now this applies to people that are making more than $1 million, but a lot of restaurateurs out there are making more than $1 million. So 39.6 tax percentage is something, capital gains tax is something to consider. The other thing to consider right now is that the market is favor of the sellers. For every one restaurant here in South Florida, I know at least 4 that will go into their space. Unless the location's challenged, unless the equipment's challenged, second-gen restaurant space has a lot of value to restaurant people out there. Most restaurants can't go into just another space. They need second-gen. Second-gen means the hoods are in place. It means the grease trap's already been put in. It means the parking's been figured out. There's so many things that a second-gen restaurant space offer for another restaurant that it brings value to that. So it's a seller's advantage right now. As the pandemic confusion keeps going, it's made sellers sit tight while they're trying to figure things out, which has also created a shortage of businesses that are selling as far as restaurants go. This is going to slowly start to fade out. As we start to move forward, people are going to start coming off the sidelines. They're going to start loosening up a little bit. And that in turn is going to bring a balance back to the market and start favoring buyers a little bit more. So something to consider right now. Businesses are selling right now at record prices, and especially restaurants, as there's been a big interest in this area. What I see right now is guys that want to get out really want to get out, and guys that have made it through the pandemic are in good shape. They've learned how to do delivery. They've learned how to do drive-through. They've learned how to do basically in-house dining. The people that really understand their concept, people that are doing tacos, people that are doing fast casual really well, people that are doing all these different concepts that have really come out since the pandemic, those people are ready to double and triple down. And then you got your folks out there that maybe did not adapt so well during the pandemic and did not hit all those things as curbside pickup and things like that, and they're looking to get out. So is this a good time to sell your restaurant? It absolutely is. If you're in South Florida, give me a call. My name's John Brewer. I'm known as South Florida's Restaurant Guy. I'm on YouTube. I've got a bunch of restaurant reviews. I've been credited with saving a number of small business restaurants here in South Florida by starting the Eat Local Supper Club. It used to be called the Socially Distanced Supper Club. We flash mobbed restaurants. I went out during the middle of the pandemic and did interviews with restaurants, tried to pump up their drive-through, talked about doing curbside. I sell restaurants, I lease restaurants because I love restaurants, I care about restaurants. I was in the restaurant nightclub business for over 30 years. So give me a call, 561-573-7333. Let's figure out what's the best plan of action for you. Let's get your numbers together, let's get your business plan together, and let's either get you out or get you into your next space. We'll see you later. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.